The 2019 general elections may have come and gone, though not without some hitches, but observers are already looking ahead to staggered elections in some states of the Federation, as well as the general elections in 2023. While it may be said that INEC deserves plaudits for the elections, the electoral body is arguably found wanting in certain respects and must improve on the areas going forward. Well, this is the view of stakeholders in Abuja at the sideline of a debriefing for accredited observers for the 2019 general elections.
We need to have a national discussion, and we are also advocating that there should be an electoral reform conference, pioneered by the current government before the handover of tenure, even though the government is handing over to itself. But we are still calling upon the government to spearhead that, and INEC also will be the key player there, to get stakeholders all over Nigeria, from all geopolitical zones, from religious circles, from political circles, youth, civil society, all manner of people, traditional institutions, to come together for a discussion, 2-3 days. Let us try to understand what are the underlying issues. Because no matter the law that you create, no matter the technology that you use, if thugs enter somewhere, they will destroy everything. What the technology cannot solve the problem. If you have a law and the thug is caught, he's arrested, and somebody makes a phone call and he's released, so the law has what use? No use. So the law is good to keep adjusting it. It's good to keep bringing technology. But the underlying issue, we have to address it. Otherwise, this problem will not go away.
For INEC, for example, I think there obviously has to be more training, more targeted training. And like someone mentioned, while the deliberations were going on during this debrief, more practical training. Because you had a situation on the field in which ad hoc poll officials were asking observers, even asking party agents for direction, because they did not understand what to do. In fact, in some cases, you understand, the election that is meant to start, material had arrived. In one particular polling unit, material had arrived. The poll officials did not know whether they should start or not. So these are practical, they are small things, but they are practical things that impacted on the process. How do you explain the fact that a poll official does not have the capacity to operate the card reader? And so that will hold up a process for 2 hours. And you now have a situation in which sorting of ballot, counting of ballot goes into the night, where manipulation can come in and all of that. So these are practical realities.
I observed at Kwali area council here in Abuja, and the persons with disabilities that I saw there were actually scattering on how to actually vote, and the ad hoc staff weren't properly trained on how to assist them, and the ballot paper, the braille ballot paper, wasn't provided, and I had to also leave my job to assist them on how to cast their votes, and also train the ad hoc staff on how to assist persons with disabilities. So most of the findings we also got wasn't actually nice. So we are also advising that INEC should train, look at their framework, and also consult organizations of persons with disabilities who can also help them in financing and in allowing all these things to be in places for upcoming elections, because we have staggered elections coming up. After those staggered elections, we're also going to be having our presidential election in 2023. So we need all those things to be in place before the election.